When I go to a gig someplace at a university, I ask, oh, take me to a high school or a junior high school, and I go in and talk to the young people. And what I try to do is to talk to them about peace. Peace in the classrooms, peace in their homes, peace in their hearts. So we did exercises. I mean, I didn't realize, because I'd never done it with junior high school students, right, usually it's high school students, that they felt nervous about touching each other. You notice that at that age? And I realized when I did it, I said, they're feeling nervous about touching each other, but I said, I'm still going to push them to do it. And when they heard each other's heartbeat, did you hear what they said? They said, oh, I heard the heartbeat. Okay, it means that's a human being. Remember? She said, that's a human being. That's the point. The point of that exercise is to say, that's a human being. You cannot hurt her. You cannot talk about her against her. You cannot raise your hand against her. You cannot kill her. That's a human being. And the point is that she's not just your posse, or your partner, or your friend, the one you talk to. This is a human being. And what we're trying to do with teaching peace, by doing an exercise, touching, listen to our heartbeat, is that the heartbeat usually goes all the way around that room. And then I do that in my first session when I teach the haiku, the workshop, and I have the children. They're there. They're in that because they're looking at each other, hearing each other's heartbeat, whatever you do. And they even hear my heartbeat as a consequence of it too. And so the point is that we've got to bring back to children the idea of human beings. Not just someone you hang with or you party with, or you do things with, but that's a human being. And if you can hear my heartbeat, it means you can't hurt me, period. So I do that in workshops. Teach the haiku, that 3-line poem, which has no greed. It has no evil in it, right? It has it doesn't do any kind of damage to the world. But what it does, it says, look at nature and also look at the nature of people. They're one and the same. So I would say then that, my mouth is like a river, forever flowing. It flows with words of peace, words of change, whatever, just as that river flows. And when it gets blocked, and when I block mine, your tongue and your mouth gets blocked only when you say something negative about people. But when you are saying positive stuff, it never gets blocked. The images come out, the writing continues to flow. You continue to be. So that's what I'm doing with a lot of, and it's amazing. Whenever I go someplace, I always say, like I didn't say it here, but I was going to say here, I'm going to come back to teach, to ask you how you've been doing for 1 year. 1 year later, I used to go back to the place that I've gone to teach and to say, how are you? How do you be? How have you functioned? How have you gotten along? What's the deal? I'll tell you what I've done to stay alive, and you tell me what you've done to stay alive, what you've written in the meantime over the years. Right? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.